Hello and welcome to Dirty Secrets of Scotland. Underneath the soil or hidden in the ground, there's a lot of treasures to be found. Dirty secrets of Scotland.
It's been a while, but I'm back. I didn't want to let him get all the finds, so here I am.
Yep, here she is. Let's get digging. I'm standing on the spot that I found the ginger beer last time. So I'm just going to move over slightly from where I was and dig in the same place. And hopefully find another one. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? We'll see. Okay, that's me dug down the sand. You can see that layering quite clearly there. So I'm pleased that I'm in the fresh. Found a lot of junk, found this heartbreaker. Green pot. So what I'm going to do now, I was saying before, I haven't got as many hours because it's winter now, so I'm going to capitalise by just digging down and then doing a roundup of the dig down, if you see what I mean. So we've got this little coaster, or caster should I say, leg from a piece of furniture I think, where it came out of here. There's a little hole there for it. A couple of inkwells with the wrong age, clear glass. Wee balls for Sarah, who is there. This is an interesting find. This is the top of a money bank. Amazing. Someone would have put the pennies in there years ago. Notice how wide it is as well for the old pennies. That's really cool. That's a real part of history. Little inkwell. Burst slip. Just a HB sauce, but it's green, which is a nice colour. HB sauce bottle. Sometimes they're just aqua. This one's a really nice green, rich green colour. Heartbreaker, not to be taken, green poison. And a real heartbreaker is this. It's a match striker. I've never even seen one of these before. I know what they are because I've seen them online, but I've never seen one in real life. So hopefully I'll find the rest of that. I can repair it. So yeah, that's the dig down roundup.
My first find of the day is also my first heartbreaker. This probably would have been the smallest cobalt blue in our collection, and I really, really want to find a blue poison bottle, but it wasn't meant to be this time. Hopefully there's more where that came from. I'd also like to point out the amount of snacks that I need for a dig. So let's hope I can replace all of those with finds.
Got a nice wee ball here. Ooh, never seen this one before. Congreaves? Congreaves. Balsamic elixir. Ooh. Congreaves balsamic elixir. That's a new one to me. Just found this. It's an old mirror. Cool. You see they've just found something as well over there. If there was a bit more of that on there, I would have kept that. But actually I might still do. I don't know.
So my first actual find of the day. Oh man, it's Gateshead, not Newcastle. What? Oh my god, that's gorgeous though. Wow. Loads of bubbles. And I think it's a really nice aqua colour. Oh my gosh, I'm well happy with that. Better if it was Newcastle, but I'll take it.
Just had this, and it is actually an HP sauce, but it's just so lightly embossed. I thought it was plain. Didn't think it was a HP sauce bottle at all, and I just noticed in the light. Don't know if you can make that out on the camera, but just very lightly embossed. That's the thing, before things were machine made, errors like that would have gone through. That would have been in a shop. cool. 2 HP sauces so far. Just had this out, it's a big old pickle jar. Roll neck, I think, yeah. So it's got age to it, definitely. Nice that. It's nice to see a wee squat one like that as well. Right, also I found this, which is a heartbreaker. Next to it. Wigtownshire, would have been a pictorial. Oh well, these things happen. Let's bash on.
Look what I found right at the edge of where I'm digging. It's got a stopper. Have no idea if it's whole, but I've got to dig it. Well, the stopper just came out. I think it's plain or rubbed off. So now just the bottle. Please be whole after all this effort. Oh, I think the root actually brought it up a bit. Oh, that looks pretty grim inside, but it looks good on the outside. Oh my gosh. Yes! So I've got something here which I'm really hoping is whole, and I'm really hoping is a cream pot, because that would be my first one. Good. I think it has a bottom. Yes!
Woo!
It does! What does it say? I think it's a new one.
Oh, it's one I don't have. Oh wow, you've just added to our collection.
I'll try and focus the camera on that. Yeah.
There we go.
How beautiful is that? Cream O'Galloway.
Well done. I'm very, very pleased for you.
It's from Stranraer.
Stranraer.
Oh, never get it right.
Well done.
Oh my god, I'm so happy.
I bet you are. I would be. We've just come over to the little den because the wind noise over there was pretty bad, but look at this.
I'm so happy.
Well done.
I'm so happy it's a new one as well.
I'm jealous. I'm joking, it's brilliant. That's amazing. I'm so pleased for you.
It'll take a while to get that stuff
Look
out.
at it. Your first printed full stoneware, yeah?
Ivy leaf. I think it's kind of black, dark blue print. It's pretty stylish, I like that.
That's beautiful. Well done, you.
Yay!
Round of applause. Well, I would, but I'm using it, so I'll just snap my fingers instead. No, amazing. Well done.
Thanks. The Galloway Creamery was formed by a group of farmers in Stranraer on Loch Ryan who saw the success of privately owned creameries such as Dunragit and realised they could get a better price for their produce as a collective. They formed the Galloway Creamery Cooperative Farmers Limited in 1899. Clearly this proved a bit of a mouthful to say as they changed to a new name, the Galloway Creamery Limited, in 1920. This means that we can probably date my cream pot to 1920 or later. So there's the imprint from my cream pot that I just found, and pretty much all the things I found have been in this corner, so I think that's where I'm going to continue digging.
Alright, so I've got a flat bottomed Hamilton on the bottom. I know it's one because I've Had one before, I've got one in the house like this. What I don't know is if it's whole, and I've got an audience up here, Sarah, watching, so I hope it is. Oh wait, it doesn't feel whole.
Uh-oh, come on.
I don't know, actually, because it's still resisting. If it was broken, if the bottom was broken off, it would have came out there. Let's see what we've got. Hey! Amazing! Yes! What is that? Wilson & Co. Oh, it's a pictorial, but it's not. But still, that's a flat-bottomed Hamilton. Chuffed. And you know what? I think, because it made that noise, that suction noise, I think that the lid's in there, so I'm going to dig that out now. It is a pictorial. It is a pictorial.
I was going to say it, but I can't see from this far away.
Right. Excellent. Right. I'm going to now dig that and see if I can get the top out if it's in there. I did find the lid in the same hole. I just dug a bit deeper and there it is. So that's complete with the lid. That is an absolute belter. And Sarah found the cream pot, so I've talked her into this. We're going to have a little dance now. Are you ready? Yeah!
Yay!
Yeah!
Yay!
Underneath the soil or buried in the ground, there's a lot of treasure to be found. Dirty secrets of Scotland. Through the fields and woodland, with trusted spade in hand, bramble, rose and hawthorn are spread across the land. But when we feel the nettle sting, ow, that won't slow us down. Beneath our feet are the mysteries. Just wait.
Yeah! What an absolute belter. Look at that. Flat-bottomed Hamilton pictorial with the top in it. That is superb. One more for the collection. Just in the process of digging this enormous bucket out, which has taken a while. And I was trying to get underneath it, trying to dig in sort of round behind it with the fork. And look what popped out. That is a done ragget cream pot. Absolutely filthy, but that's going to clean up lovely. I'll show you in a minute.
What's he got?
It's another belter! And you know what that means, folks? And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Underneath the soil or buried in the ground, there's a lot of treasure to be found. Dirty secrets of Scotland. Through the fields and woodland, with trusted spade in hand.
Just had this out. What a belter. I've had these before, but never in green. Should have prepared and got my brush first, eh? It's knocking off the dirt. If you're wondering why I'm brushing it so vigorously, I think a couple of people have thought I was a bit daft doing that, but it's because it gets the dirt off better. You've got to knock it off. Yeah, where's my towel? There we go. Patterson's, Glasgow, and green. As I say, I've had these in Acco before. Never in green. I like that, that's cool. Scottish bottle as well. Glasgow. All right.
Just had this like mirrored stoneware or ceramics. I wonder what that would have been. Oh well. Nothing anymore. Just had this out. Literally reached the bottom of the tip already in my hole, so I'm down to the sand. So started expanding. I don't think it's embossed, but it's really beautiful. Yeah, no embossing. Same thing on the bottom. I think it says 187. But it's such a cool shape. I love those lines.
Just had this. It's one of these little Fields ink and gum. I don't think I've ever found one that isn't damaged. They're always damaged around the lip. This one isn't, by the looks of things. So I'm quite pleased with that. Aqua glass, it's got age to it. Nice wee find. Again, this is an example of when the embossing isn't that deep and you think it's plain, but it's not. This is a long tonic. Nice wee bottle, that.
Now, unless I'm much mistaken, this is my first Bovril. Big moment in any bottle digger's life, right? Yep, it's looking Bovril shaped. Oops, something else underneath it. Yay! That's gonna focus. That's one Bovril. Limited. 4 ounces. Oh well, that's another first ticked off the list. I thought this was going to be a cream pot, another one, when I first found it, but I think the edges look too straight, so I think it's just a jar. But the main question is it complete? Oh, I think we've got an ink bottle. Hey, this is the first one I found though. Yay! It's so funny that we're so happy to find these now. Yes! Just had this beautiful bit of shard of glass. Pink, I think, come out. How lovely would that have been? I think I found a button. I think it's a mother of pearl one. I do have a little collection of mother of pearl buttons going on, so that'll be another one for it. Cool. Sarah's lunchtime roundup. My first find, which was the Gateshead Judge brand California fig syrup, Adamson's leave-in bottle with gunk in it, Idris, little bottle, maybe I'll give that to Willie. My star find so far, which is my cream pot, big wine bottle. I'm down to 3 snacks now, so yeah, I'm getting hungry. This is really cool. I don't know if it's a sauce bottle. Willie thinks it might be some kind of poison because it's got ribs on it, but whatever it is, I really like that. And then my first Bovril, my first ink, and just another plain aqua. And lots of shards of pottery that I think are really pretty.
Okay, lunchtime roundup. Start here. See already the mirror in this little bottle. I think it's a cafetiere bottle or something like that, or cafetiere bottle or something. Strange shape. Anyway, this lovely poison bottle, large poison from Glasgow, in green glass, which is unusual. Love that. Match strike I showed you earlier. Little heartbreaker there, and that's a heartbreaker as well. A couple of 16-ounce Bovril, massive things. The ink I showed you earlier. Pickle jar to go with the other pickle jars. This is the oldest one, I think. There's now 3 of them. Disinfectant bottle, plain aqua glass, 2 HP sauce, one really nice green one. Not as old inks, long tonic, top of a piggy bank, which is cool. This lovely Fields ink and gum. This interesting one, this what was it? Congreve's balsamic elixir, and the two rock stars. They've done Ragged Cream Pot, and the Wilson, which is got to be the best, isn't it, really? The Wilson flat bottomed Hamilton with its top. So that's the lunchtime roundup. Get something to eat and get back to it.
Surface finds. It was a bit windy to film while we were out there, but found this whole egg cup, which is quite unusual. Made in Japan with some gold decoration, and a jar lid. And this, I wish this had been whole, because this is so cute. Must have been a child's sort of doll jug. But it's got a little hunting scene on it. Got the hounds, and there's the guy, I think on a horse. All the way around. It's so cute, but sadly a bit beyond repair.
Just had this. I think it's milk glass. I'm not sure actually. It could be ceramic, but this is Cream Simon. Okay, nice wee thing. Just had this out. Drippy Lippy. Green. Embossed. Had one of these before. Rutherford and Kay. 3-part mould. So it's got age to it. It's a nice bottle. Very cool.
Rutherford and Kay was established in Edinburgh in 1834 and spent many years as a major wine and spirit merchant in Scotland's capital city. Also well known as a blender of Scotch whisky, they used spirit from distilleries throughout Scotland. In August 1899, the company began supplying the House of Commons and built a vatting system in their kitchens. A vatting system. So they had vats of whisky in the House of Commons. That's brilliant. The vatting apparatus would operate like a Solera system, a fairly complicated system used for aging or maturing liquids, such as alcoholic drinks and vinegars. This association with the House of Commons caused a degree of public uproar, as people thought this blending was being paid for by the taxpayer.
Just found this. Okay, so it's not blue, but it's still a colour. It still could be a poison. Oh, well, I think it's plain, but that's my first ever green, and I don't think it's damaged. So, yay, I'm happy with that. Okay, first one a green and then a blue next, please. Just found this thing that looks like it's in a chain, and that looks like it has some beautiful detail. I wonder what it is, but I'm trying to dig it out without breaking it, which might prove to be a challenge. I don't know. But I'll take you with me on this journey. Oh my god. It's so cool. The end. Oh my god. What is that? Oh, that one's kind of broken. That was so cool. What is it? Some kind of chain. Don't know, would someone have worn that? Amazing. So I found several bits of whatever this chain is, and it does look decorative to me. I have no idea what it's made from. Brass, I'm guessing. Someone will correct me, I'm sure. Just trying to be really gentle. That's so cool, look at that. I can't believe I found this in the ground like this. Obviously in a few pieces, but that's to be expected. Some more as well. Kind of reminds me of like a mayor's chain of office, but I don't know. I really hope we can get that cleaned up a bit more, but that is so cool.
Just found the remains of a rusty old bucket down there, and inside it was this, which is like a big William Hill Glasgow bottle. Aqua glass. Well, clean up nicely this. We'll see the minute though. Like tablespoons full in the numbers. That's cool. Nice big aqua glass bottle. Alright.
Well, I found one of Willie's favourites, which is a toothbrush. Sticking out. It does have some writing on the handle. British made. Something plate. So I'm sure that will end up in our toothbrush collection. And then I found this, and I'm not sure what it is, but I'm sure we can find out. Let's hope it's something exciting. Oh, it's a jar. It's a full one. I quite like these. They're very useful around the house. Just see this come out. Is it whole? Yep. Is it plain? Yep. Well, that's actually in quite nice condition though. Nice blank canvas to work on. Hopefully I will find the base somewhere.
Out of the rusty bucket as well. This looks like a belter. Is it a cylinder type bottle? I've not seen one like this. See all that rust? Oh, that's the wrong way. Dumfries. Oops, sorry folks. Don't worry, I'll edit that bit out. Okay, I can read that. Robert Carruthers. This is a belter. Dumfries. So it's Scotland. Yeah, I think it's a cylinder type bottle with a top in it. Yeah, I'm not going to force that right now, but that's going to clean up lovely. That's a belter. Love it.
Let's see what we've got. Ooh. That's a cool shape. Do you think Willie has found some like this before? I think it's plain. I think it's again full of gunk. But many of the bottles are here. That's cool, it's got like a ribbed design around the neck. Aqua glass. Ah, I think that's very nice. Just found what appears to be a stack of glass plates. Some cracked, obviously, but I just found them all like this together. I wonder what they were for. Well, I just dug this in my hole and I'm assuming it's some kind of plastic or metal lid. It's just such a beautiful colour. I was quite surprised to find it. And it's got some print on it, which I think is probably going to come off. But I think it says, look, it's for sensitive skins. There's something there. Something there. Burries, maybe Sainsbury's Limited. It's just such a different colour to the stuff that we usually find. I'll see if I can find out what it says. Okay, so I think I've made this out. I think it says shaving soap for sensitive skins, and then it's S. Hanbury's Limited, London. Oh well, I doubt it's as old as some of the stuff that we've been finding, but I think that's quite cool.
I just found that green bottle, that Carruthers bottle, and this is the rusty bucket that I was talking about. In here, some sort of container, but I've just spotted to the side of it, it's quite a big bucket. There's this as well. I'm just hoping I'm not going to damage that going too early. It feels whole. Stuck on this, whatever this is. It's rust.
Come on. What's he got?
Oh, I thought it was going to be a cod or something. What is it?
Sharwoods?
It's a Sharwoods.
Hey!
That'll teach me for doing it on camera.
Bit of mango chutney?
Bit of mango chutney. Get a curry tonight.
Hey, why not?
Cool. Got some Sharwoods.
I don't have a clue what it is, but it has a pictorial and embossing on it, so let's hope it's whole. Hey! Wow, look at that imprint. Is it property of Kia Ora? Property of Kia Ora, excellent. Not to be refilled. Property of Kia Ora, not to be refilled. I think that's probably my last bottle, so that's not a bad one. Sarah's full-time roundup. Now, first of all, these are the shards of blue bottle which have just taunted me throughout today's dig. So, in the bag they go. It wasn't to be today. But what I did find, I've got this big old wine bottle. I have this, which I have absolutely no idea what it would have been. Maybe some kind of Bools bit of equipment, don't know. Anyway, We have the surface finds, bits of pottery. I have this lovely ribbed bottle. My first ever bovril. So I think this was a day of firsts. So that's my first one that I found of those. That's plain aqua. That's a plain ink bottle, but that's good because we can upcycle that. 2 panel bottles, that one's just plain clear. Quite iridescent, that's actually quite nice. And this is my first green bottle. So just a plain medicine, but still quite like that. Judge's brand, Aqua Glass, California Fig Syrup. My Adamson's leave-in bottle, Idris, little clear bottle. I found some tiles, which I'm really gutted about this because that's beautiful and iridescent. It's also basically my favourite colour, so we might cut that down and use it for something. A couple of tiles, a couple of vulcanites. Still got a couple of snacks left, but I have to fill in my hole, so I'm sure they will come in useful. That was my Kia Ora bottle from the end. This weird sauce or pickle bottle maybe, but that's quite cool. Panes of glass, which again we might find a use for. Plain jar, 2 lids. I've got my toothbrush. This strange brass chain thing, which apparently I think Bottle Digger Tom found one the same quite recently, so we'll have to check out his video again and remind ourselves what that might be. And then obviously my best find of the day was my cream pot. That's my first ever cream pot. Cremo Galloway Ivy Leaf from Stranraer. Probably saying it wrong still. On Loch Ryan. That's so cool. I love it. And yeah, that's my full-time roundup.
Full-time roundup. Okay, we'll start with these big bovrils. A couple of 16-ounce bovrils. Massive. Great for putting pens and pencils in these, so we'll probably chuck them on Etsy at some point. This large Rutherford and Kay bottle, which has got age to it. You can see that it's full of lovely bubbles and striations in the neck and drippy lippy. This is just a clear aqua glass bottle. I've never seen one like it though. It's a really unusual shape, so, and it's got a drippy lippy, so that'll come back. This is the Glasgow bottle, the Patterson bottle, the big one. It's a poison bottle, so that's cool. As is this William Hill bottle, Glasgow, both Glasgow bottles. I think it's Cafetiere or Cafetiere or something like that. I'll probably correct it in writing along the bottom here. Long tonic, that's cool, nice wee bottle. Always good to stick on the Etsy store, things like that. Nice. Oh, the wind's picking up, you hear that? Some bottle stoppers. I said it right. Dumfries bottle. Robert Carruthers and Co. Never seen one of them, so definitely a keeper. This is this elixir of balsamic elixir. Amazing. Couple of HPs, but I'll pick this one up because it's lovely and green, that one. That'll clean up lovely. Some inks. This is the first full fields that I've found. Here's another one. Very nice and old. Octagonal one, which will clean up hopefully well. At the moment it doesn't look great. Cream of Simon. And then there's, did I do these already? Maybe I did these at the start. Just pickle jars, but they're roll neck ones, so they're old, which is cool. And then the 2 rock stars at the end. I'll let you decide. I love them both. You got your Dunraggett cream pot, which has got little cracks in the glaze, but I've checked it, it's only in the glaze, the pot's fine. And then there's this absolute belter of a Skittle bottle or flat bottom Hamilton with a pictorial as well. And I've got one of these in the house already, so this can go with that as a pair. And that would be your full-time roundup. Oh yeah, hang on, and I forgot about this little money box slot. Makes you wonder what kind of coins we're going through there. Probably pennies. It's probably not old enough to have things like cartwheel pennies going through those big ones, but yeah, very cool anyway. So yeah, that would be your full-time roundup, folks.
Thanks for joining us on Dirty Secrets of Scotland. We both had a really enjoyable dig and we hope you enjoyed it too. So see you next time. All filled in, you'd never know.
All filled in. Sarah's rainy day creations.
Hi everyone, and welcome to what is actually Sarah's snowy day creation. As you can see, we've had a little bit of snow here in Scotland. What I'm looking at today is these amazing bits of chain from this week's dig that I found. They are made from brass and probably would have been used to hold up some kind of lamp back in the day, we think. They're obviously quite corroded now, and what I want to do is try and clean them up. So I'm going to use the process of electrolysis, which is something I've never done before. Some of the bits of chain were falling apart, but we think these are strong enough to withstand the process. So wish me luck, and fingers crossed it turns out okay. Now, we've made our own electrolysis setup using a spare plug and a couple of alligator clips. So what I'm going to do is place the bit of chain in some warm salted water, which I believe increases the conductivity. Then we attach the positive clip, the red one, to the chain, and the negative clip to the sacrificial spoon, which is hopefully going to draw all the scuzzy bits away from the metal of the chain. So here we go, fingers crossed. Now, what I really want to make sure of is that the spoon and the chain, so the two ends, don't touch, because things can then blow up, which we really don't want. So it should be all sorted. Plug it in and let's see what happens. Here's the first bit of chain out of the electrolysis bath. You can already see the metal starting to come through. Next, I'm going to give it a clean with a wire brush and see if it's ready to be polished. So here's the chain after going over it with the wire brush. There's definitely a bit of shine coming through, but I think I can get it cleaner than this, so I'm going to use a rotary tool to take it back to the bare metal. brought out the brass from underneath the patina, I'm going to give it a polish to really bring out the shine. At this point I was debating whether to reconstruct the pieces into a chain again, but in the end I decided to do something different with them. So that's how I went from this scrap corroded metal dug from the Scottish soil to these little Christmas decorations. I love them, look how shiny they are. Really pleased with those.
Sarah's rainy day creations.
Hi folks! Just a reminder that our Etsy store is updated every week, so there's new items going on there all the time. Also, if you want to contribute towards making these videos, you can do so on our Ko-fi page. Thank you so much to everyone that has bought from our Etsy store and contributed towards our Ko-fi page. It really does help us massively. Thanks again.
Underneath the soil or hidden in the ground, there's a lot of treasures to be found. Dirty secrets of Scotland.